So g'day fellow coin collectors, and in today's video we're looking at some of Tonga's coins. And Tonga is an interesting country for me because for a lot of their history they've issued foreign coins, in this case probably UK, New Zealand, Australia, and also in 1967 they issued their own coins, similar, pretty much the same size as the Australian coins. Curious thing is that in 1967 they issued a round 50 seniti. So the currency is 1 paanga equals 100 seniti. So this was equivalent to 50 cents. And then they changed it to a 12-sided coin that was in 1974. It wasn't this coin they changed it. They issued a 12-side with the coat of arms, so it had the same design. This one was only issued in 1981. So the last coins of this size first issued in 1981, and the last issued roughly around 2011 for some of them. Probably other denominations that ceased to be issued around about 2005, something like that. So let's have a look at the first smallest coin they issued. So this is the 1 seniti, and this has a curious little Madagascan. This is a Madagascan turtle. His name, or her name, was Tilmalia, and she was a radiated tortoise. Let's call it a Madagascan tortoise because it comes from Madagascar. They're also on Mauritius and Reunion. This one was it was about 188 years old, roughly. It was supposed to be hatched in 1777 and died in 1966, obviously a year before this coin was issued. And it has the portrait of Salete to Pulu III, who was also passed away before this coin was issued in 1967. There were 1 million of these minted, so not really a low mint coin, but for Tongan that will be classed as a high mint coin. Then that is the third issue. Then we have the other denominations. So we have the 10 seniti. So this one has a bit of a verdigris, bronze disease, whatever you want to call it. Although the grade is actually quite high, and I am missing the 2 and the 5 seniti, but they're pretty similar. 2 seniti is similar to the 1, 5 is similar to this coin, and this one has 2 sprigs. They actually look like ferns, although no, they're probably angiosperms. If you turn it upside down, you have the Southern Cross, although it's missing the star, which will be pretty much where the 1 is. The mintage of this coin's 300,000. Now for Tonga, it's not a low mint coin, it seems to be standard, but 300,000. It's going to be hard to actually get a coin in this grade. So if you can remove the verdigris, this should be worth $5 or $10. But Tongan coins, the collector's market is quite small, so there is really no demand for these coins. And then we have the 20 seniti, and it just has the coat of arms or the emblem of Tonga. So it has the crown, dove, Southern Cross, and some native, well, actually swords, probably not native. The flag of Tonga, the crown of Tonga, and just the motto down below. And the 20 seniti in 1967 had a mintage of it's a copper and nickel coin. So all these coins up until 2002 were copper and nickel. The bronze coins up until 2002 were bronze, basically, and then they changed it to copper plated steel. Then in 2002 they changed these ones to nickel plated steel. Okay, so this one had a mintage 150,000. So to get one in a higher grade, I find it a struggle to actually find it. And it should get, at least $10 or $20 in uncirculated. Then, I got two of these 50 Saniti coins. Obviously, they got the emblem as well, which, okay, the flag. So most of the flag's red. This square here is white with a red cross. So the opposite of the, what is it, red cross of or the Swiss flag, should I say. Now, the mintage of this coin's only 75,000, and there's about 5,000 proof. The proof ones are really hard to get, 5,000. But 75,000, these are the actual condition that I find most of these coins in. Uncirculated ones you can find in for about $15 to $20. So once again, 75,000. Because there's low demand, these coins are not really worth that much money, but they're actually quite nice. Okay, so that is the first coins. Then we have the 1975 to 79 series. So these ones are, for me, were the hardest to actually get. And they were issued in 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, and 50 Snitty. Now, they did issue one per anchor coins, but they were a different size. And also, they probably didn't really circulate. I most likely would have just used the banknote that was issued at the time as well. Okay, so this is 1979 as wheat. And on Numis, so I've got the 2 Banga. Need to go to the 1. So these are bronze coins. These 1 Saniti should be the most common of this coin series to get. So 1979 and 1975 both at $1 million. And you should be able to get these for about $5 or less in uncirculated grade. And as you can see, they're pig. Now that motto, Fakali Ma'aki, just means grow more food when translated into English. And it just has wheat with the country's name, Tonga. And this series I actually quite like. And they also seem to be the lowest minted. So this one has bees coming out of the beehive. And they're flying around. And there should be 20 bees on them. So if there's any different, then it's either a variety or, probably just a variety. But these look like bumblebees. They don't look like the normal bees that we find in Australia. This coin's dated 1979. So they had a mintage of 50,000. The 1977 had a mintage of 25,000. That would be the key date. And 75 had 75,000 minted. So 50,000. It's a harder coin to get in this grade. So probably worth it, $5 to $10. Once again, you should also be able to get these in uncirculated for pretty low kind of price. Then we have the 50. So this one just has fish going around. Now, as to the actual fish, I'm not too sure what species these are. It looks like this. Actually, it looks like there's a variety of species going around. So each of these circles has a different species of fish. So that's just what I'm seeing, just based on the fins as well as the size. And this one's 1977, minted at the Royal Australian Mint with 1975 and 40,000. 1977, so this is the key date, with 20,000. 1978 with 60,000. So this being the lowest mintage. Just looking at prices on eBay, you're probably talking about $20 or something like this in uncirculated. So this one is probably a bit lower. Although I need to check to see if this date is pretty common. Okay, the last three coins are the coins that issued from 1981 to 2011. In 2015, they reduced the size of the coins. So we have the 1 seniti. So the 1 seniti was minted to 2005, and then it was withdrawn. So on this side, it has the vanilla plant. And once you've been thinking vanilla, then we have corn. All these don't come from Tonga itself, so they're just food crops that have been imported. So this one is dated 1981, has a mintage of 1.5 million. For Tonga, that's actually quite a high mintage. Most of the other coins have a mintage of less than 1 million. Then we have bananas on the 10 seniti. This one's in pretty good condition, also dated 1981. And it is 5.645 grams, 23.5 millimeters. And this one had a mintage of 235,000, with that being pretty much it until 1990, when they issued 477,000 coins. And the other dates don't have any mintages on them. And on the obverse, so this is the front of the coin with the portrait of Tufa Oluhu Topu the Fourth. It would be nice if they actually had his name around the side, so you know who you're looking at. Then we have the 50 seniti. So this is the largest coin up until the redenomination 2015, when they issued a 1 paanga for circulation. So this is a copper nickel coin. The exchange rate in Australia for Australian dollars is 33 cents for this one. And what's the date of this coin? 1981, had a mintage of 500,000. With the 1990, 91, 92 only having 40,000. So obviously this one was the most common coin up until the 90s. And I would say this is probably the common coin that was in circulation to 2015, which mostly everyone's not been able to supplement this in circulation. That's why it's quite beat up. Had a lot of circulating time. And the plant featured on this is the tomato. So it looks like a variety of tomato, because those leaves look a bit weird. Anyway, yeah, this one's probably worth less than $5, but you know, Tongan coin's actually quite good. And if you compare it to the Australian dollar, yeah, the thickness looks similar and the size is the same. So the reason why you don't find these in circulation in Australia at any time period is because the mintage is quite low. Not many people from Australia visit Tonga. Not many Tongans come to Australia. I've yet to meet someone from Tonga, although I've met quite a few people from Samoa. Anyway, so these are all my spares. Now these ones I'll probably put on eBay sooner or later. And they're just a nice collector's coin. Let me know if you collect Tongan coins, because I'm also yet to meet someone that is actually into Tongan coins as well. Most people just collect coins of their own country, or Roman coins, or even just collector's garbage, stuff like that. Anyway, thank you very much, and have an awesome coin and banknote collecting time. Thank you, and goodbye.